Stone humidifier defect. I don't know what I was supposed to do differently that run. That was a little bit challenging. Oh my god, pasta. Thank you, sweetie. We're having dinner early so that I can go play Magic the Gathering tonight, friends. Necrominer definitely feels like it can have a do-nothing start. Yeah. Gonna pounce it. Wait, gonna pronounce it like Scourge? Like you're doing a wheelie around the corner? Scourge. Do I need to start with a Momentum Strike, chat? I don't think the other two do anything. Jojo. High roll gold? What? This isn't gold at all. Wait a second. This is just a fight. But this is bad, actually. Last time I skipped a Storm, I ended up with a ridiculously strong power deck. I'm never skipping Storm again. The problem is, I don't think you want Storm to be your first power. Because it literally does nothing. Right? Like, it actually factually does nothing. I want Barrage, but I don't have any orb generation. Maybe I just take a leap. Just for a block card. That was exactly why you skipped it as well. I think it's correct to skip it for your first one. Barrage is back. I only have $49. I feel pretty bad about taking that leap now. That's results-oriented thinking? Yeah. I don't think it's correct to take the Storm with nothing. But then again, like, there are no rules. Play the game in the way that's interesting and fun to you, right? If you're like, I'll just simply high roll every time. Hell yeah. Subroutine has the same problem? Yep. Yeah, well, you don't want to put a, right? You don't want to put, like, a support or synergy card in until you have the cards that make the synergy good. This is not the turn one that sparks joy. Uh-oh. You speculatively take the subroutine every time you play the defect? Dang. SRAB out here just high rolling like a boss. I have no damage, chat. Voltaic has arrived. Is this my damage? $11, 23 plus 9. Just simply manifest the perfect card reward each time and die? Hell yeah. It's called Slay the Spire, not Slay the Low Roll. Thank you. That's not what I wanted to hit at all. Wow, they're so hateful. Look at these little homies, chat. They're murdering me? What's the button for dev feedback? 40, it's F2. Why'd I say 42? That's so weird. Damage card? They gave me a compact. That's not a damage card. I have to skip this elite chat because I'm dying. Ooh, I got some rouge. Looks like we're gonna do a double rest here, unfortunately. If I even make it that far. Oh no. Do I have lethal here? I most certainly do not. Let's get a big block in. Looks like I'm taking another cold snap. Okay. We rest again. Okay. I got an okay fight here against the squiggles and the biggin. And I want more damage for my Book of 5 rings, right? Really impressed by this momentum strike. Maybe that would have been a better compile driver. I don't know. Not bad. Am I taking a rocket punch? No, there's no shot I'm taking a rocket punch here. Maybe I'm taking a rocket punch here. I'm gonna take a rocket punch just because it's better than the other cards. I get Book of 5 rings heal off of this, which is kind of huge. That momentum strike really has some force behind it. Get out of here. You know what? Let's use a potion here. I don't think this potion's gonna be very good against the other boss anyways. It also gave me an extra turn, thank you. I totally knew that when I played it. All right, time for my compact to put in some work. Oh my god, it did. I love when that happens. All right, let's do this. And then, I mean, I have full block here, so like, just kill this one. And then it doesn't really matter what I draw. That was a really clean fight. That was a really good potion. I have a turbo now to go with my compile driver and to go with my rocket punch and to go with my compact, sure. Now what I want to do is I want to upgrade my rocket punch. Anytime the frog dies to either Thorns, Poison, or Doom, you get the full stun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bud. This is not the turn one that I wanted. Turns out I was actually supposed to play Turbo with no value there so that I could enable the Rocket Punch. Who knew? What if that was the best use of that potion? It was a pretty good turn. It should get stunned pretty quick here. Yikes. It's okay, my Rocket Punch is going to be huge next time I draw it. I actually don't want to play Zap here because I want as much block as possible next turn. Nice. Okay, let's try this again. Rocket Punch. Huge. I don't have a very good draw this turn, though. I wish I had one of those relics that, like, held over some draw, you know what I mean? Or some block. This blocks for 6, that blocks for 5 and does damage. Sure. Okay, and then just draw a Glacier this turn. Huge. I hate this game. If you hide out in the city of Jitus, you'll lose your voice. You get laryngitis. Fascinating. What do they do with it? Why are they taking my voice from me? So that's probably the weakest deck that I've ever made it to Act 2 with before. That's kind of cool. I have the opportunity to either take a buffer. Oh my god, do I take an all for one because of Rocket Punch, Turbo, Zap, and Momentum Strike? I think I do. It's probably supposed to be buffer or even Rainbow. But I'm going to take an all for one because it's more interesting. Wait, all for one nutritious soup. Chat? Is this good? Is this good, chat? I don't think this is good, but I'm taking it. Oh, it's just your basic strikes. I was kind of hoping it would hit other things as well. There a shop somewhere? Maybe. Your other options were bad anyways? Yep, they sure were. Agreed. Bad start. Still seems better than not having free strikes you can draw occasionally. I mean, not being able to remove strikes is a massive downside. like a massive, massive, massive downside, right? I have a compact, a turbo, and a rocket punch. Do I want to take a smokestacks for some AoE? It seems really strange, but sure. Hello. Well, I found that shop I wanted. And now I get to enchant something? Oh boy. I'm going to enchant my glacier. So that it's even better every time I play it. Not that it's ever going to be bad. My smokestacks. Lamau. Was that card bad anyways? We find ourselves asking. Get grounded, son. And now you're trying to run away? Well, goodbye, smokestacks. Hey, I got a regen potion. I have access to a beam cell or a boost away. I kind of want the damage. Let's take the beam cell. Hey, another shop. Oh my God. Cool turn. Holy moly, y'all. Ironclad feels the most undercooked right now. First off, what's up, Toxic? How you doing, buddy? It's interesting, you're not the only person who's shared that thought. I can do 21 damage. I'll do that. You also agree. Huh. That's like wild to me. I feel like the weakest character is probably the Necrobinder. I feel like unless you get a very strong direction and you know how you want to start cooking, that character does nothing. Like stone nothing, which is kind of a bummer. I might die to these bugs, chat. Remember how I was going to take that AoE card and I felt like a genius because of it? I don't think he's bad. I just don't think he has the options of their characters. What does it mean when you say options? What does options mean in this sentence? All right, I can do 32 damage, right, chat? Rocket punch. Yeah, we got there. Like one of the best critique is an interesting word, that I had heard about the modern Ironclad is it has a harder time attacking and blocking in Slay 2 as it did Slay 1. And the loss of whatever that 2-mana skill is that applies weak and vulnerable to everything was kind of massive in nerfing its ability to both attack and block. But I think the character is in a really interesting place. I think it has Shockwave, thank you. I think it has the most, hey, there we go, smokestacks. I think it has like the clearest direction it's had in a very long time in terms of like what it wants to do. The loss of Reaper. Yeah, Reaper I can understand wanting to get rid of because like, Reaper just led to a lot of fight stalling. I kind of want to see if I can greed and get a status maker here. I did not. I was really hoping to draw turbo there. If I play this and I draw turbo, then we're cooking. I did not draw a turbo there. Fascinating. I played Ironclad for 50 runs. Then I played Silent and said, ooh, look at all these ways I can build. And I played Regent and said, oh, look at these ways I can build. I kept feeling about the other classes, but not the Ironclad. So the Ironclad has as builds available to it. It has exhaust, it has defense, and it has self-damage. And I think that's interesting. It needs like 6 more cards in its rotation. What? Wild. All right, we get to play Turbo again, which is pretty dope. Good fight, everybody. Pen Nib has arrived. Turbo Plus has arrived. Let's have 2 turbos. That'll make me happier. That'll fix me. Corruption being pushed to an ancient card and Dark Embrace becoming a rare also hurt the Ironclad pretty bad. But they got an entire other archetype. Like, Vulnerable is so much more fleshed out in a way that just didn't exist before, and that's fascinating. I don't know. Vulnerable is so much stronger in this act than it did before, or this act in Slay the Spire 2 than it was in Slay the Spire 1. Playing Ashen Strike and Stampede don't feel like build? What? I beg your pardon, what? Ashen Strike doesn't feel like a build? You're trolling, chat. Ashen Strike is some of the most unbelievable scaling that you can get in that game. I have access to infinite mana. I am the Alpha and the Omega. The sun and the moon. Okay, this deck is starting to cook a little bit now. We're starting to feel a little bit strong here. That was really cool. Do I need more card draw? That second turbo makes a pretty massive difference. We're fighting the crab. Let's take a card that is AoE. Oh, it's Mr. the Bees. This is always up for a good time here. That's 24. So it turns out that I probably actually really do want a copy of Smokestacks in this deck. This deck is one Tempest away from being very silly. Disappointing. Shuffle all of my cards in my draw pile and then draw 5. Sure, I'd rather do that than take 24 before the boss. Hey, a Rocket Punch. Good job, everybody. I don't think I want a hotfix. I don't think that's doing what we want to do right now. Random thought, could you transform Ascender's Bane into a curse? You can remove it later. Anything that is eternal, you cannot remove. You cannot transform, you cannot remove. The game has unfortunately seen through your lines and said, nay, no fun. Speaking of no fun, what is this turn 1? Strictly no fun allowed, yeah. That's what all the review bombers are saying. Yeah, but the review bombers need to go outside and touch grass. Like, like seriously though. Oh, compact, beloved. Imagine if this deck had a defrag, chat. His rocket punch is bigger than my rocket punch. Oh yeah, well my dad can take your dad in a fight. Can you imagine if we had what's that relic that make you go wee? My rocket punch is still 0. The relic that lets you play your deck if your hand is empty. Oh, you died. That's sad. I'm sorry that you died. What if this one also died this turn? What do you think, chat? Uh-oh. Don't have a lot of block cards left. Definitely don't have a lot of block cards left. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, does it matter? Did I not play? Man, I need to always remember to play another status so I get Rocket Punch back, you know? Snip, snip. Deck seems actually kind of fun. Unceasing Top is what I was thinking about. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if Adaptive Strike is good, chat. I honestly don't know if this card is good. Even with what I've got going on, right? Even with All for One, I just feel like this card is bad. I just feel that this card is really, really, really bad. Discuss. Are you also on Team Adaptive Strike as a stinky card? It'd be good if it exhausted, but the copy's down or something. Yeah, you like it? Do you want a more expensive Anger? Yeah, right? With All for One of the deck, it's about as best as it can be. That's the problem. Yeah, like I could just click on either of these and it'd be in a lot stronger spot. Creative AI gives me the scaling that I need for the short fights. I don't even know if there's anything I necessarily want to Echo Form. I might want to Echo Form like Rocket Punch. Anger isn't 18 damage and doesn't have 0 cost support, but it feels like, so there's one card that has 0 cost support. Actually, Anger does have 0 cost support. Oh wait, is that also in this one? Feral? Is Feral also in this? I don't know. I think this card is like unpickably bad. Oh, hi, Enemy Kitty. How are you? I have so much energy. Let's just take Creative AI. Remove 3 cards from my deck. Add Folly. What am I removing? Am I removing Defend, Defend, Defend? I'm not normally on when you get home from work. Bonus. What if I let Vaku take the wheel turn 1, chat? You know what? This is a Vaku run. I want to do this at the end. Which means I want to do this at the start. How's everyone doing? Doing good. I'm gonna play some, oops. Good turn 1. I'm gonna play some Slay the Spire. I'm gonna go play in a Magic the Gathering tournament, you know, as one does. Cool pen nib, everybody. Man, Ice Cream would also be incredible. Oh, it's a coup run. Oh, pardon me. I got the coup part wrong in Vaku. That's embarrassing. Ow. A pen nib is back. Blessing of the Forge has arrived. Do I want a second boot sequence just to stop Vaku from hosing me? It's tempting. I'm playing some Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. Oh no, wait, I'm actually so smart. Chat? Chat, he's actually cooking? Wait, no, I still take 5 here. That's too bad. Wait, 1? How much damage did I take here? I don't know how math works. Do I have any card draw? I do. Is math for blockers? God, I hope not. A scrape has arrived? I think it might just be this lightning strike. I've got this incredible claw deck, and I don't have a single claw. Do I want a ball lightning? I think I want another lightning orb. I also want the heal. 2 GD. What's up, friends? What's up, Raiders? How's everybody doing? We've let Vaku take the wheel for this raid. The GD army is here. What's up, everybody? Hi! My name is Serge, playing a little bit of Slay the Spire, trying my absolute best to get some high ascension kills here. Very medium at this game, so viewer discretion is bewared. You know? Like, I just screwed up pen nib there, so that's a good time. What were you streaming? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. All right, what do we got? We got a rocket punch. Some Slay as well. Nice. Are you really good at this game? I just need to make sure that you're like, your community understands just how bad I am, right? Like, we need to keep these. We need to keep it real low. You just did Ascension 10 on Ironclad, and your average 1,000 hours in Slay the Spire. Oh no. Oh God, I'm so hosed. All right, chat. How you doing, chat? All right. Well, it was at that moment Serge knew he was in a lot of trouble. I think I'm literally half you in all of those hours. I think I'm 500 in Slay 1 and 100. What am I at right now? Literally half. Hold on. 125, okay. And Slay the Spire 1. Actually, perfectly, literally half. All right. So you can call me 1GD, because that's what's up, you know? Maybe you're twice my age, bro, I'm 40. Let's go. That's so funny. What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. If they're a full butt, I'm just a butt cheek. I'll take it. Yeah. 2 olds passing each other on Twitch, dipping our hats. Good day. Do I want this week? Kind of. I want it if it was upgraded. It's not upgraded. You need to organize your Steam library? What do you mean? What's wrong with my Steam library, Anime Kitty? It is organized. Hey, I can finally get rid of my momentum strike. Explain yourself, Anime Kitty. Oh no, I had a shop coming up here. Now everything changes. I hate change. First, you have less than 100 games, and that makes it more organized? I have so many games hidden. If I scroll through a list and I'm never going to play it again, I just hide it. Focus Potion is incredible for maybe getting through the bosses. You can force Turbo Stamp. I bought this Focus Potion. That would have been kind of sick. Give Vaku more energy? Wait, hold on. That seems bad, actually. What if I bought a second Glacier and a Loop, and then we upgraded Loop? Now I have to change my route. My Steam library is very organized. It only has one game. Oh. Your favorite loss ever has been misreading the Gambit? Yeah, the Gambit. Wait. No. You know, give me another relic. Oh, Bag of Prep. Wait, Bag of Prep Vaku? Ah, crap. Well, I took double boot sequence to try and counteract Vaku, by the way, chat. If you're at all curious. Synergy. God, I would mess up a second copy of Rocket Punch, chat. All right, now all I have to do is draw Compact with all this fire. The Dream. You ready for it? Stupid. Did I not upgrade Loop? Oh, I did. I just got it from, yes. Hello. $45. Compact at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, brother, you had one job. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, hey, Compact is here. What's up, homie? This is what my deck does. Yes, Cry Streamer. You can tell it's my mod. The sword is there so you can attack the streamer. If you didn't know. One of these days you'll put together Gambit Body Slam. Oh, the greed. The Dream Greed. I'm taking 50 damage here, chat. Seems less than ideal. I mean, I want to rest anyways. I've got this stupid humidifier. I've got humidifier and I've got Regal Pillow, whatever. 38. I love when Compile Driver gives me, pardon me, I love when Creative AI gives me a second Creative AI. That's how we know we're really gaming. Chat. It's time. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't even all for one right now, which is very sad. Cool pen nib surge. Thunder, oh my god, Claw. The floor 43 Claw. All for one, what is this? My Hero Academia? Yeah, clearly. I've never watched an anime before, chat. I don't know what she's talking about. Can you imagine if Vaku could also use your potions? I'm a believer of killing left one first because it hits the hardest. You watched an anime like 20 years ago, and I had to walk uphill both ways. So all for one is there. Cool pen nymph. You're about to hit me for like 8 bajillion, so I need you to die. Is this the turn it hits me for 40? Yes. Checks notes. Yeah, actually. That's just how long it takes to watch One Piece. Brutal. No, my compact. That's on me for drawing it that last turn. Ooh. What's in my graveyard? Anything good? Got some okay stuff here. This is going to heal off the Book of 5 Rings. It's a Scavenge. Scavenge does not spark joy. Do I have another fight? I might not have another fight. I'm probably supposed to take a card here. And that card is supposed to be... God, chat, what do I take here? Yeah. My poor boy. Cold Snap with Focus Pot? I've already got 2. And I've got double Glacier. But I really want to take a card. I mean, I don't have any orbs for Barrage. And Scavenge as well? Yeah. You wouldn't take any of them even with the heal. Interesting. Removes exhaust from a card. I don't know if I have a single card that exhausts. Oh, Boot Sequence? Lamau? All right, chat. Barrage is fine. You're generating capacitors? Maybe. Oh, wait, no. You're giving them so much strength, you fool. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that's my turn 1. Do I want to use 1 potion here? I'm gonna use Focus Potion on this fight. 60 damage, homie. Take another turn to set up here. Can we just get a shout out to Buffer? Creative AI Buffer? What else am I doing to set up here? I don't think I can. I can't even target it. That's so sad. Do I have a power I didn't get to play? You know what we do here? Just put a Void in hand. So that we don't draw it on our next draw through, right? Capacitor has arrived. Actually kind of huge. Oh, let's go compact. I don't know if I'm killing fast enough here, chat. It's okay, I have 103 max HP, but it's still spooky, right? Okay, let's get another Frost Orb. Okay. Phase 3. 33 damage. Ooh. All right, I am Mono Frost Orb. They call me the Snow Cone. I'm the chilliest man alive. But so friendly. Yeah. I get an Echo Form this turn. I get a buffer this turn. I got to double buffer. Huge. I forgot about Echo Form. Anybody else immediately forget about an Echo Form as soon as they put it into play? Out of sight, out of mind, you know? All the time? That's my life, what I do 10 seconds ago. Hey look, a castle. We're just all goldfishes. Trash the Treasure is huge here. What do you mean they aren't dead yet? All right. Time for the queen. Come on. Good turn one. Good turn one, everybody. Well, this is certainly one of the turns of all time. Creative AI loop plus pass. You give me a defrag. I say pog. Not that pog, actually. In hindsight, I do have a Blessing of the Forge. I don't know when I want to use it, though. I got a second defrag. Can I get a capacitor? I got a Consuming Shadow. That one does not spark joy. No, just darkness. Okay, you know what? That's fair. I got a Machine Learning. Oh my god. I can't play it. Oh, it's okay. It died anyways. Oh, that was such a bad potion, chat. They just gave me a second Consuming Shadow, too. Okay, we're starting to not tilt. This is actually really awkward. Don't ever play this. Take 40. Come on, chat. We gotta believe. Okay, now it's buffing itself, which is horrifying. They gave me a bulk up. This is the opposite of what I wanted. Now it tax me for 60. This creative AI has been brutal. Welcome back. Welcome back, Consuming Shadow. Storm has arrived. I cannot play that twice. I can play Rocket Punch. Okay, this is the buff turn. I need to kill it this turn or next turn, or it's over. I got a second Storm. That's a little bit interesting. All right, chat, do you believe? It's my first ever Ascension 10 win with the Defect. Whoo-wee! I feel like we massively low rolled on that creative AI and we still got there. Huge. There you go. You got to witness some history. I've been slowly making my way through trying to get Ascension 10 wins. And there we go. There we go. We got my first one ever, like ever in Slay the Spire 2 on the Silent a couple of days ago. Earlier today, we got the Regent, and now we got the Defect. Heck yeah! Let's go, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the raid. I do have to end now. I'm going to a Magic the Gathering tournament tonight that starts in about 45 minutes. So I need to skedaddle. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it.